Our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Corey Dickerson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Strike 2. Working on striking out the side in the first. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's one away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. throw won't get him.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's Nolan Arenado, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Odorizzi comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains.
Foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 7.
Infield in the
Logan
overshift
Morrison.
here. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And there's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. So digging in now, Trevor Story. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Trevor Story.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Alex Smith. The first thing I heard about this kid, steals bases. Then I saw him in person. He can fly. He can run with D. Gordon, Billy Hamilton, I put him in a race with all those guys, no problem. But what surprised me is how good a defender he is.
And the pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Duffy is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Chris
Now at
Coghlan.
the plate, Chris Coghlan will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Smith. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. Into the box now, Matt Duffy.
Leading off
He'll
for Tampa
start
Bay.
things out here in a
Shortstop,
tie ball game.
Matt Duffy.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Jake Odorizzi. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Malik Smith. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Griffey waits on it, and that retires the side. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center. Smith patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting 9th, pitcher Jack Morris.
Settling in now, Jack Morris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Jock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-0, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Evan Longoria comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
A pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A called strike over the outside corner.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays lead it 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to the right. Morrison's there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 28,
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back
Arenado.
after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out and a runner on third. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Kiermaier has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Duffy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Odorizzi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Malik Smith the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a liner.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 as it swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are out in front 2-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Smith in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Standing in now, Jack Morris. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Corey Dickerson.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a grip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
First baseman number 7, Logan Morrison.
Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at Arenado. It's there. He got him. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Griffey Jr.
Drilled on the ground to short. Duffy scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out to left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
and that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Green.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. In there, 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Story picks it up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Jurickson Profar, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is
the right fielder. Number 8, Rich Conklin.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dany Echeverria will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now, Chris Coughlin in the air out to center field. Smith comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping up now, Brian McCann comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Now at the plate, Chad Green. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Corey Seager will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Corey Seager.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop by Morrison. Not in time. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first. Lucas Duda is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And that's off the left field wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swinging a looper to left. Dickerson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Storm lead it 6-2. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. 'Here's Echeverria now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and that pitch catches the inside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Malik Smith the next to hit as he rips it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Omaha is out in front here, 6-2. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's the pitch, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Chris Coughlin. And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria into shallow center. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
Digging in now, Brian McCann. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Starlin Castro will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Taken in by Longoria. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll start it out against the closer, Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup, but that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now batting, Lucas Duda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Lucas Duda is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Evan Longoria is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-2 the final total today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
No errors. We'll have 6 men on.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off with a storm, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent. He's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And this one's nowhere. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Man, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, having had the opportunity to play a full season here, once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Boggs is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot that time from Ken Griffey Jr. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting 5th, third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team.
Number 19.
And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Chris Coghlan.
Into the box now, Chris Coghlan.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As he hits one on a line to left field.
In there, a base hit.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Three-run home run down the line in right as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
In now, Max Scherzer.
39.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Tell you what, Matt, they got 4 runs in the inning already. Keep the pressure on him. You got to smell blood and knock him out the game when you got an opportunity to do it.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock.
Ready for another
Peterson.
chance. Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Storm are out in front, 4-0. Now at the plate, Manny Machado.
Leading
And he'll
off.
lead things off against
Third
Max
baseman.
Scherzer.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He'll try to make something happen. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
He is throwing the ball well. He's rewriting the last name on the back of those jerseys. UGLY. Those swings are ugly.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. To his left. Beckham. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Ken Griffey Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Storm lead it 4-0. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Kevin Gossman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Wade Boggs.
Leading off for
He's
Omaha,
0 for 1 thus
third
far.
baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Mancini coming in. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mancini comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Coghlan. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Boggs rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box now, Brian McCann as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Max Scherzer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Storm are out on top, 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Grounder down the line at third. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler, start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
This one's down to third. From his backside. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He popped out in his first trip. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Scherzer comes set. Here it is on 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The run scores from second. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Nice job of hitting the ball where it's pitched. There's no way he's able to take it through that hole if he tries to pull it. Stayed with it and drove it into right field.
Here's Chris Davis now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Coughlin has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Omaha is out in front 5-1. Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Scope. One there. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
The batter, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No runs on it. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher, and if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting,
Seth Smith will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ken Griffey will get his cuts leading off the next half inning. 5 innings complete. Omaha is on top here, 5-1. Chris Tillman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Chris Tillman.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Griffey Jr.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Striding in once again, Wade Boggs. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Storm lead this one 5-1. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And
boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
To short. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, Mark.
Ready for another shot now, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device, select the game you want, and print your tickets out on your computer when you get home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com for all the details.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Storm on top, 5-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
For the Storm, right fielder.
First
Chris
offering on its
Conklin.
way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard, played on the backhand, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope is there. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batting, pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Ready for another chance? Max Scherzer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Castillo finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Storm are out in front, 5-2. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ready on 0-2. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners on first with 1 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes this the other way to right. Coughlin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. Omaha is out in front here, 5-2. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jock Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Castillo. And he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting,
and that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot down the line in left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
now batting.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Beckham is up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Storm are out in front here, 6-2. J.J. Hardy will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
J.J. Hardy.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. That misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Tim Beckham is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. Right.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He went deep last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Outside and a payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Storm are out on top, 6-2. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off with a
swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Chris Coughlin. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Castillo gathers. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Omaha leads it 7-2. Here's Manny Machado now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Digging in, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And that misses 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Popped high in the air. Murphy is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
This one was pretty evenly matched coming in. 2 spring training teams, but someone's got to win. Either way, both of these teams will look to move up the ranks and continue building a formidable squad.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 7 runs, 8 hits.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He will lead this one off today. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Canerco's able to look this one in for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Now here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to Canerco gets him, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. With no score after a half an inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogarts into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Benintendi racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. A matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Mitch Moreland is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here it comes. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. And he's set down 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Pedroia now at second. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Benintendi is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. Third inning set to get underway. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Floyd is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
Standing in, Doug Fister. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th, catcher Jorge Posada.
Digging in, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 9th, pitcher Tyler Glasnow.
Digging in, Tyler Glasnow. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit out towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson.
Who would have thought it,
Now
Matt?
batting,
8 up, 8 down,
center
and you
fielder,
give up the first base
Jock
hit to the other
Peterson.
pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
In now, Jock Peterson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Griffey. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Konerko is going to get there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Popped high in the air. Story is there for it. And that retires the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Konerko. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Benintendi is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Comes
Leading
into
off,
this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Scorched to third. Boggs has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
This is line to left. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Jumped all over that
Right
first
fielder,
pitch of the
number
inning,
15.
and he didn't miss it.
Left
Just wasn't
boy.
able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Benintendi racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push it. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Andrew
it off.
Benintendi. He'll
Center
start
fielder.
things out now in the top
Andrew
half of the sixth.
Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to right field. Floyd is there. One out.
The catcher, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for
Sandy
another shot.
Leon.
Sandy Leon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Doug Fister. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Omaha is out in front here, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Glasnow. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Moreland is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Ramirez. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
First baseman, Paul Konerko.
Digging in once again, Paul Konerko. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Storm are out in front, 1-0. Back here at SunTrust Park. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Boggs gloves it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Omaha is out in front 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
The shortstop, Trevor.
Now here it comes. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 2-0.